What's going on, people? Welcome to Put Some Syrup. I am Monroe.
Vinch.
You know the show. We ask each other questions and we answer questions, and that's about it. Is it a YouTube channel? Is it a podcast? It's whatever. It is what it
The
is.
sponsors in the comments below. What do you think it is?
Oh man, I feel like we're both tripping over our words and stuff.
As you always do.
Tired.
It's been a long day, isn't it?
It's been a long day, man.
Happy Monday, and I'm an awesome uncle. Off the back of our last episode, I'm drinking tea.
Oh yeah. I thought, what's this man talking about? We don't talk about no nephews. Oh yeah, tea. Well, I'm drinking nothing. But I've had one drink today, a hot drink, and it was coffee.
This guy.
So,
and special announcement: Monroe's not wearing a shirt. Woo!
Oh man, I'll be forgetting my change of clothing, guys. I actually even forgot today. I just happened to have this t-shirt in my car.
That was wishful thinking, boy. It's like you foresaw what was going to happen in the future.
Yeah, it's true. I left it for myself. Cause it's t-shirt. I'm back, baby. I'm free.
T-shirt boy, I know.
Yeah, t-shirt boy. You get me.
I did have a question though.
Go true.
In the light of the Euros 2024,
yeah,
is it coming home?
Man said, "Is it coming home?" Yes.
That's such a nervous laughter.
I had to think about it. But you know what? In this life, if you don't have faith, if you don't have belief, if you cannot look at something and say, you know what? Even though the likeliness is shaky, baby.
Let's do that, Stormzy. Even this.
The thing is,
You know that.
well, I'm gonna say, yeah, it's coming on, man. It's about time. I'm gonna be honest though. Today we played over the weekend. You don't really need to know when we record, but we probably would have played again by the time this drops. To be fair, by the time this drops, we'll have played loads of games. We might even all be out.
It's over.
No, but we didn't play well in our first game. But I got the faith. It's coming home. What do you think?
I mean, in light of my sweepstake at work, I want Belgium to win. Come on, Belgium. But the lion in me wants the 3 Lions to win. It's coming home, baby.
Okay.
But my money says Belgium to win.
Man said he's bread. He's bread.
And going on from that, right? You're Jamaican, right?
Yes.
So let's say in some alternate universe, right?
Yeah.
Somehow Jamaica make it to the World Cup final, yeah?
Yeah.
And in another alternate universe, England make it to the World Cup final.
Yeah.
And it's England versus Jamaica, I don't know when the next World Cup is.
Yeah, whenever, yeah.
Who are you supporting in that final?
England.
No way. So yeah. Why?
2 reasons. One, I'm an England fan. Yeah. And as much as I would love to see Jamaica win it still, and actually if it happened, I probably would change my mind. but right now I'm feeling like I am an England fan. And 2, you see the thing is, the England team now, there's a lot of black British people in the team, and I feel like especially, you look at people who are from London specifically. So if you think about that, a Jamaican heritage, born and raised in London, is closer to who I am than Jamaica. Do you get what I'm saying? In reality, we're getting, our culture as a black British culture is progressing so much. We're on our way to having its own thing. Kind of like you have African American, which obviously there are reasons why their cultures aren't connected to their home cultures, right? But that's a culture of its own. As time is progressing, I feel like Britain is getting just a black British culture as all our cultures are combining and we're coming together to create things, music, art, TV, stuff. I feel like I'm more connected to that culture. Although
Jamaican culture.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of it's Jamaican, and the other day we was out at a bar and they was playing my piano, and I was like, nah,
where's the interested?
Where's the dancehall? Where's the bashment? Cause I'm getting nuts in here. Need some bashment, cause
they played half a bashment tune. I can't remember what song it was.
Yeah,
they played half a bashment tune, and that was it.
But obviously, as well, I like an underdog in it. So I started to say, but I'm just gonna go with England.
Because my thing is, majority of the Jamaican team are English Jamaicans anyway. Leon Bailey, like half their team was from the Premier League.
I hear that. I hear that.
It's the same thing, but it's just predominantly more black.
I hear that actually. That's a good shout. That's a good point.
Just saying.
That's a
throw
good
it out
point.
there.
You make a good point.
Michael Antonio, he plays for West Ham. Damari Gray plays for, I don't know, he plays for now Everton. Yeah, majority of the team plays for Premier League teams, so they're already.
And you know what? I do like to see Jamaica win things. Like when it comes to like Olympics and stuff, I'm always like in the corner of Jamaica still more so.
There.
It's complicated one. It's a complicated one still.
It's like both your cultures in two different teams.
It is.
Against each other.
It is. It's like where man's born and raised versus man's heritage and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And actually, really and truly, culturally, man is more tied into Jamaican culture than man is tied into English culture, really. And you know that because when you're around people who are British, English, British, we're not the same.
Yes, it's different gravy.
Just different.
The seasoning's different still.
What's your answer?
Jamaica. Like you said, one of the things you touched on was just the underdog. I like the underdog winning things. And Jamaica ain't won nothing ever. Never. So for them to even be in that position to win something, it has to be them. England's good enough to have another chance at winning something, man. So they can win something another time.
It's true still.
So JA for me still.
Yeah, I hear you, family.
Reggae boys.
Still. To be honest, yeah, actually, I'm lying because whenever there's a World Cup, yeah, I will support all Ghana and places I'm not even from, just because it's actually not to turn this racial, yeah. But I'm lying because when there's a World Cup, I always support like whoever, like Ghana or whoever's in it. Do you get what I'm saying? So whoever. So I'm not even telling the truth.
Lying, y'all.
I'm lying, actually. No, but it's too tough. It's too tough. It would have to happen, and then I'd have to go with my heart in the moment.
Yeah. It'll be one of them rare things that only ever happen once in life.
Yeah.
And I don't think it will happen in our lifetime, unfortunately.
No, what? In our lifetime? You must be joking, man. We're lucky to see England get to a final, let alone Jamaica qualify and get
to the final. Nah, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's true. You know, I'll probably support all Trinidad and Tobago over England, but I'm talking rubbish, man. I'm actually talking rubbish, but the more I think about it, and the more I think about who I actually support
Trini
in sports.
Yeah.
I'm talking rubbish. But I do feel connected to Black British culture, and I think that's what kind of swayed me initially.
No, I get ya. It makes sense.
Do you get me?
It makes sense. It's more like what you're used to versus what you're not probably always exposed to.
Yeah, man.
In your everyday life.
That's a tough one still. Is that your question?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so on a certain show, I'm not even going to say what show, a question was asked, and it was, do you know what? I can't even remember the exact wording of the question, but it was something along the lines of, what's something that makes you real? Like, what's an action that makes you a real man or whatever? Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe not a real man, but makes you real. So I'm going to say, give me an example of something that makes you real, the definition of, okay, I'm a real guy. You get me?
Pay my mortgage every month.
Paying your mortgage is a good shout, though.
It is for a single individual paying a full-blown mortgage, bills and everything. It takes a bigger man to do that still. And before that, the build up to getting that mortgage, you have to get your credit right. You have to make sure your bills are in line. You have to make sure that there's no arrears in your history, late payments, all of that, eradicate all of that. So the build up to get to that point is enough to say, yeah, man's a real man, because there's a lot of people that wish they were in that sort of position to be able to do X, Y, and Z. So that's just the first thing that came to my head. I can't lie.
It's always a good one, isn't it? Being able to work and pay your bills and see the fruit of your labor. So yeah, I hear that. Getting your mortgage paid every month. I mean, it's a struggle out here, man.
Brother.
And we work hard.
It's tough. It's not easy.
Cool. See, for me, it's going to be a kind of a bait one, but like if you have a child, if you bring life into this world, is doing everything in your power to make sure that your child is good. You get me? And
Facts.
I think if you play any kind of part in bringing a child into this world, that is your focus now. You are still allowed to be yourself, enjoy yourself, but you have to understand that comes with certain things, that comes with a certain level of responsibility. And I think for me, that's a definition of real. Do you get what I'm saying? Especially like, as people get confused, man. Sometimes they put issues with, I don't know, man, people over the well-being of their child. But your child has to come first, man. And if you're doing that, putting your child first in every circumstance, man, you're winning.
Yeah, because it can take any person to make a child, but it takes a real man to take up the responsibility and actually look after and care for their child.
And care for the youth. Yeah.
Big respect.
I agree.
Big up the fathers and the mothers out there.
And I just want to say something else, actually. And I love Lily Allen, fam, before I go on to say
Man
this.
said.
But I saw her on a show, and I don't remember who the girl is yet, but she's light skinned and she's got
on the back of Father's Day, innit? I saw a little clip of that.
She
look at who? Sorry.
I see her on I see her on Celebrity Gogglebox all the time. Right? And cut a long story short, Lily Allen was saying, like, you know, mums don't get the respect that they deserve. And if a child was left at home, people say, where's the mum, not where's the dad? And I agree with all of that. But then when the interviewer, and I cannot remember her name, said...
it was a light-skinned girl.
Yeah, the light-skinned girl. When she said, you know, oh, big up all the dads, Lily Allen was like, no, that's the problem. And I disagree with that. And I don't see the problem with saying big up the dads who are there. I think instead of fighting for dads to not get the recognition, why are you not making the point that mum should get more recognition? Because I feel like if you flip that on its head, you can say, yeah, big up the dads and big up the mums more. Do you get what I'm saying? And so, because what you've done there is you're tearing down the dads instead of using that energy to say, why don't we appreciate mums more? Do you get what I'm saying? Why don't we give them a bit more slack? Why don't we say big up the mums more? Which is what we should be doing anyway. And I took offense to that a little bit, and I just felt like you if somebody says big up the dads and you turn around and say, nah, don't big up the dads, it don't come across well to me.
I agree. That's why I only watched a piece of it, and I heard that nonsense and just changed it. I can't lie. I was like, well, fuck this. Yeah, no, I understand. I get it. I agree. 100%. It makes no sense at all.
I get, but the thing is, I don't disagree with her point. I just don't think that part was made well. I think it wasn't made as well as it could have been. I think she ruined it by saying that personally. But women are probably going to tear me down for saying that. So there you go. Put my head on a chopping block there.
You what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
They're gonna disallow this goal as well. As peak.
Man is commentating on a game that's gonna be 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old by the time this episode drops.
Peak. How they gonna say that's a handball, man? Come on. But yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense, man. I don't understand why we can't just be nice to one another. Like, there's no one side's superior than the other, and this side's not as good as that side. Just everyone. Just be kind to one another and just big each other up and uplift. Do you know what I mean? I think, you know, lead with kindness. I think life is short and nobody knows the real point to life. And I think what we need to do is enjoy the little things and be nicer to each other. And that's it, man. And the world will be a better place, blood. 100%. I feel like singing Kumbaya right now as well.
Kumbaya, my lord. What in primary school bangers.
Kumbaya, you know.
What's your next question?
I actually didn't really have any more questions, you know.
What's the number one primary school banger?
Primary school banger.
The primary school assembly bangers.
Assembly bangers. The one that's just come to my head, one that I can remember is Jesus. His name is Jesus. Jesus. I went to a church school, so it was all hymns.
I mean, I also went to a Church of England school, but I never sung that one.
You did, what was yours?
My number one banger is, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole what? He's got the sun and the moon. I don't remember the words, but hey, listen, that was a bit of me, that one still, because I feel like, because I'm a visual guy, I can see God. Bear in mind, I'm non-religious, by the way. I can see God holding the world in his hands, bro, and it was amazing to me.
Got the whole world in his hands. Oh yeah.
He's got the people and the world, or something. I don't know. He's got the sun and the sky. I don't know. He had bare stuff in his hands. He's getting hard. He's getting hard.
You sing the Moses one? The animals came in 2 by 2. Hurrah, hurrah. The animals came in 2 by 2. Hurrah, hurrah.
I think
something on the elephants and then something on the something else.
Yeah.
And they all something. Can't remember the rest of that.
I think so, but I can't really remember still. I'm sure there's more, but I can't remember.
I remember there was one super banger that I used to sing all the time.
Yeah.
But I just can't remember it for the life of me.
Have you heard this new one that everyone's talking about? It's called cauliflower cheese or something like that.
Cauliflower.
It's called like cauliflower green or something. Nah, man. They sing it in primary school, but it's like everybody say, "Oh, it's a bang, it's a bang." I never heard it.
Cauliflower cheese. How'd that go?
I don't know if it's called something green, cauliflower green or something like that. Something like that. I don't know.
Cauliflower green.
I don't know it, but everyone's talking. It's very popular in this day and age. Apparently,
gotta Google it.
Cool. But that's me for questions. You done? Thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been another episode of Put Some Syrup. I am Monroe.
Lynch.
Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Save it. Do all the necessary things, and we will see you next week as always.
It's coming home.
Peace out.